Good evening. Scott is off tonight. I'm Charlie Rose. First, the good news. Some forecasters say the massive storm that hit much of the country today could be winter's last hurrah. But what a hurrah it's been. This Delta jetliner, looking like a wounded bird, became a symbol of the danger facing travelers. It skidded off a New York runway, stopping just short of Flushing Bay. And in a state known more for bluegrass than white roads, hundreds of drivers were stranded in snow for hours. We begin tonight with my co-anchor Norah O'Donnell at LaGuardia Airport. Norah was on another plane on a nearby runway when the accident happened.
Charlie, good evening. This could have been a real catastrophe. We were on a plane preparing for takeoff when the pilot said that they were shutting down this airport to deal with this emergency. I talked to passengers all day. One college student telling me that their plane was going so fast they were worried it wasn't going to stop. This is how Flight 1086 ended this morning. Just a few feet are all that separated its 132 passengers and crew from the icy waters of Flushing Bay.
They had broken through the fence, and we were literally 5-6 feet away from the water.
Jared Falacy took this photo from his seat in first class. Do you realize how close you were to this being a real tragedy?
When I got out of the plane, it didn't really hit me, and then when I looked at it, I started to just cry. It was like tears of joy, tears of gratefulness, gratitude for being alive because I was that close to going into the water.
It was snowing heavily when the MD-88 approached from the northwest, crossing over the bay before landing hard onto runway 13. About 3/4 down the runway, it veered to the left, hitting an embankment and crashing through the fence.
The wheels did not grab, they didn't take, and immediately you heard the spinning. We felt like we skid probably for 20 seconds. I grabbed the seat in front of me, started to pray.
We have an aircraft off 3-1 on the North Vehicle Service Road. Please advise crash rescue.
Passengers told us once the plane skidded to a stop, within minutes emergency crews arrived.
He's leaking fuel on the left side of his aircraft heavily. You said leaking fuel? Affirm, his wing is ruptured.
The evacuation was delayed by the poor conditions outside. The emergency slides did not deploy. Passengers eventually slid down the wings.
I guess it was too frozen. The back door was too frozen, so they had to unfreeze it with water.
2 passengers were injured.
I'm thankful to the pilots who maneuvered the plane and kept us out of that water.
Airport officials say the runway was plowed and that 2 pilots reported good conditions minutes before Flight 1086 skidded out of control. Charlie, good to see you in the evening.
Next time, dinner and a warm fire, Norah. Thank you so much.